Well, hello everyone, and welcome back, Dominators, to Akihabara, Japan. So yes, I am currently in Akihabara right now. As you can see, just left the station. It's afternoon, about 2 p.m. right now. So you can see the JR Akihabara station and the famous place in a sense for anime and technological goods, mostly for weeks like me myself, considered weak maybe, but basically it's where the land of the cards is as well. So I'm going to take you through this video and tell you where are the various card shops that are in Akihabara. There's a shit ton, so almost 20. I've been to around 16 or to 18 of them. Can't remember how many of them there are, but basically we're going to take you around Akihabara and see what is there to look about. So yes, first we are going to head right into this building. I have no idea what's it called in Japanese, but basically this is the 10-story building where there are very numerous card shops inside. So yeah, probably it's called Akihabara Radio Kaikan. So just going to go inside and see what it's all about. So first thing you'll notice when you enter is actually this shop called Silabo. It's a pretty good shop to get for cards. Unfortunately, I can't record inside because they said not to, but yeah, basically this is Silabo. There's Vanguard cards inside. Price wise, pretty much okay. There are some cards shops in this area that actually have tax. So yes, Japan actually do charge tax for their cards, but then most of them, most of the shops do charge that 8% tax, but some shops doesn't. So Silabo right here is one of the shops that actually do charge that 8% tax. Another one, moving on to, we go to Hobby Station, one of the more famous and renowned ones, because they have multiple outlets in Akihabara and all over Tokyo. So card game communication shop Hobby Station. I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to record, but I don't care. So let's go in. And basically this is the Vanguard section and where you can see all the Vanguard cards. So yes, this is Hobby Station. They do charge tax, but problem is limited. I would say the cards are sometimes limited. If you're looking for sign markers, good luck finding them because it's quite hard to find. Price wise, they are okay. They actually have two levels. This is the first level of where they actually sell cards, and then there's the second level that actually sells sleeves. Alright, so we're going to go to the second level. Remember, this is the first level. So we covered two card shops already, which is called Silabo and Hobby Station. Now we're going to the second level. Actually, the second level, there's not really much things to cover about. It's more on the more upper levels. As you can see, it's a 10-story building. So we're going to go up to the, if I'm not wrong, it's the 5th or 6th floor, either one, and I'll catch you guys really soon. Alright, and we're back. So this is 6th floor. Yes, you can see right here, Yellow Submarine. That's one more of the prominent card shops in Japan next to what's called Hobby Station as well. They do TCG card games. And if you follow to the back near the toilet, you can actually see all the G series cards that they have, whether it's in SP forms or in normal form. There's some SPs right here you can get. It's pretty cool, and at the same time sometimes the card selections are quite limited. That's called Yellow Submarine. But the good thing about this shop is they actually include the tax into their card. So what I mean by this is when you go to the cashier and you pay, they actually won't charge you the additional 8% tax because it's already integrated into the card price, which is the final price of the cards. So as you can see, they do a lot of Magic, Pokemon, Duel Masters, and then here we are going to the Vanguard section. This is the Vanguard section. You know, this kind of list is pretty cool and pretty unique because this is the list of cards they're actually searching for and they're actually buying in terms of Japan. But in order to sell cards in Japan, you actually have to be staying in Japan because they're really strict with them selling cards to the card shop because you have to fill out a form of where you live and all that. So basically, yep, this is Yellow Submarine. Tax is already included with the card, so this, let's just say this card 600 yen is basically the final price of that card. They do sell decks also as below. This is the rares and commons, well, full build decks are right here below. So yes, this is Yellow Submarine. You can go check them out, it's pretty good. I like to buy my accessories here such as like deck boxes, sleeves and all that, because it doesn't take into account of the 8% tax because it's already integrated. For markers, as you can see, most of them are already picked up or are already sold out in a sense, because since they actually integrate the 8% tax into the cards, most people come to Japan, or even the Japanese people would like to pick them up for themselves because they don't have to pay the additional 8%. So the 8% is actually really big, makes the difference in a sense. Yeah, it makes the difference. So we're gonna go to level 7, where is TP Card Shop. So TP Card Shop is another card shop in this 10-story building that I really like as well, because they have almost every card. They do charge the 8% tax though, so take note. Yes, they do charge the 8% tax, but I like their way of doing things because they sort their cards really well. So as you can see right here, this is TP Games. I just call it TP because of the cards, but yeah. We do Pokemon, a lot of TCGs, like legit. Too many TCGs for me to count. So going in, you can see Vanguard right here. I'm not allowed to record here, but yes, this is Vanguard. So a lot of sign markers, all at different pricing. They have this corner where there is used cards, so they're on sale in a sense. You can see right here, there's used. So yes, they have a lot. This is basically the sale corner where used cards are being sold. G series, wow. V series cards are all here, sorted by each clan, sorted by SVR, VR as well. So I really like this kind of sorting. But unfortunately they do charge the 8% tax. But some of the cards here I would say are pretty cheap, so you can grab them for yourselves if you want. So remember, TP Card Games on level 7. Alright, moving on to level 9, which is the last card shop in this 10-story building. It's called Big Magic. So Big Magic is another card shop that doesn't charge tax for their they doesn't charge tax for their cards, for the purchases of the cards. Good thing I like about Big Magic is it operates under the same operating system as Big Web. So if you guys don't know what bigweb.co.jp stands for, it's basically a website to look for cards in Japanese and their prices, in which most benchmark prices are followed by oh, they actually opened a new shop here. Oh, Silabo actually opened a new shop here recently. Okay, that's interesting. So, but basically this is Big Magic. I never seen Silabo there before, but they have one on level 1, and then they just recently opened this one on level 9 for some reason. But yeah, okay. Big Magic, pretty good shop. I love their system, operating system. This is where they display all their Vanguard sleeves, basically all over. Their cards are all displayed here, but in the sense where you don't have to actually call for the store assistant to actually open the cabinet to take out the cards. As you can see, the cards are sample piece ordered by tablet, so this is what the tablet looks like. And then you go to Vanguard, and then you search by which booster, which clan. Sign markers are all under this VGM. So you can see all the markers right here. It's pretty good. I like the price because they don't charge the 8% tax as usual. So take note. And there are many varieties and sets that you can actually choose from all the way from the actual first release booster of Vanguard all the way to now V series. You can choose from this tablet. So it's pretty simple. We do have a sale corner as usual right here. You can see all the cards that are on sale in V series. And then that's not all Big Magic does, obviously. It's called Big Magic for a reason. So they are big fans of MTG, Yu-Gi-Oh!, Duel Masters, probably these 3 and Vanguard. Not too sure if they have Buddy Fight, but yeah, this is Big Magic. There's a play area over there to the left. Let's just see that I can show you guys a little bit of the play area. So I guess this is the play area a little bit. There's some card fighters right now. But yes, that's all for this 10-story building. I actually never explored Silabo, which is this new card shop right here, because it just opened probably a few days ago, because I've been here once and then I've never seen this before, so I'm probably going to check it out. But the Silabo on the main floor does what It does Vanguard as well. I'm not too sure if this floor does, but if it does, then it's great. You can check it out for yourselves as well. But other than that, this is all for the 10-story building. We're going to head over to the opposite side, and I'll catch you guys really soon. Okay, so we're out of this 10-story building right here. First thing you'll notice is Card Kingdom. So yes, this is the 10-story building, Radio Akiba Radio Kaikan. First thing you'll notice is Card Kingdom. So yes, Card Kingdom is another card shop that does TCG Vanguard. But this is on the second floor. Obviously, the first floor is more of Sleeves, Dragon Ball, some Bang Dream stuff, Pokemon, yes. So in order to go to the second floor, you actually have to head into this alleyway and then take the lift up to the second floor. So yes, you can see this yellow color sign right here. Take it up to the second floor. Okay, so when I said to the second floor, I meant the third floor because the second floor is actually an Alienware shop. Yes, Alienware, if you know, is computer, ferricals, and some other computers. Basically, yes, this is Card Kingdom. Pretty cool. They have the Vanguard content situated around here. This is a lot sleeve, so you can go check it out if you want. Price wise, I wouldn't recommend because this shop is actually really, really expensive. No joke. Yes, it's one of the more expensive ones out of all. So yes, you can see all the Vanguard content right here. Other than that, yeah, it's pretty much simple to understand because they actually list all their Vanguard content here. So you can see based on clans. This is United Century, Dragon Empire, Dark Zone, Zoo Nation, Mega Galactica, and what's this? Stargate, yes, Stargate. So then this other clans here. So you have to search for your clan. So for me, if I want to search Nubatama, it will be this. This here, Nubatama goods right here. If you want to search Kagero would be this one. Rapadin would go to the United Century and you search for this one. It's pretty much simple to see all the cards, and then they have a display right here on each different card cases, and then the assortment of sleeves. So yeah, that's about it for Card Kingdom. Wouldn't recommend it unless it's a really last minute option. So yes, we're gonna go out again, and then I'll see you guys in the next catch up. Okay, so we're out of Card Kingdom right here. So next card shop we're gonna go is probably Card World Akiba, if I'm not wrong. Yes, so moving on to the main street of Akihabara where you go on, you see this 6-story building right here. It does TCG, yes, but not in terms of Vanguard. So they do others such as Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Duel Masters, if I'm not wrong. Other TCGs except for Vanguard. So if you can go to the 6th floor, you will see that they actually do TCGs except for Vanguard. Trading cards right here, 6th floor. But you can go there to get some accessories and some boxes, sleeves basically. But other than that, they do not have like any Vanguard cards purchased over there. Alright, moving on to the main street of Akiba. So yes, this is the main street. After this very cool ramen shop or very good food shop in a sense, you'll catch this maid cafe, and B1, which is the basement, you can see that TCG card right there. It doesn't do Vanguard as well, unfortunately, but if you go down, you can actually see that it does other card games like Yu-Gi-Oh, Duel Masters. These card games are more prominent in Japan rather than other countries, but yeah, Japan actually does that. But what I like to do for this shop right here is actually to grab the sleeves. So yes, the sleeves there are really good in terms of pricing. I really like it. And some sleeves are really hard to find, so you can actually go to that shop and get them. Yeah. So moving on, we're gonna probably go Kawakiba. Kawakiba is located across the street, so we're gonna cross the street right now. Just nice with the green light. So we're gonna cross the street right now. This is basically the main street of Akiba. You don't really have to be surprised about it because this is the land of weeps and land of paradise for those otaku and card gamers like myself. Card fighters, not card gamers, but you get what I mean. Alright, moving on, we'll go to Card World Akiba. Go to this KFC stall, this alleyway. right here. So be careful for cars because this is still a working road, as you can see right here. You can see that KFC sign right to your right in the video, but then to go to Cut World Akiba, you have to turn to your left. So if you can see that intersection right there, you just turn to your left and walk a little bit straight and you'll reach Cut World Akiba. You can't miss it because of its infamous, how do I call it? Infamous lightings or LEDs. Yes, LED lights, infamous LED lights. Alright, so moving to the left, you can see Cut World Akiba. Yes, the big S sign right there in yellow. I'm not too sure whether I'm allowed to record, but basically, the Vanguard content, you can see that Chocolate Melody Bermuda Triangle, located on level 2. So this is the first level. There's a basement, if I'm not wrong, is it? I'm not too sure. But basically, Vanguard content is located on level 2. You're gonna find it. I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to record inside, so I'm not gonna record at all. But yes, I'll catch you guys in the next car shop after I check out if there's any worthy cars for me to buy here. So yes, I'll catch you guys soon. Alright, coming up of Cut World Akiba. Yeah, car shop, Cut World, whatever. We're gonna go to another car shop that surprisingly doesn't charge tax. I'm not too sure what's the shop name because it's in Japanese. So that was the Cut World Akiba. It actually charges tax. That 8% tax is very important, take note. So we're gonna go down to this intersection again, remember the KFC, and then you turn to your left into this weird ass alleyway, and then at the far end of the alleyway, the last shop before you reach that main road again intersection, you'll actually find another car shop. It's in Japanese, so I'm not too sure what it's called, but yes, they do not charge tax, and the Vanguard related content is located right as you step into the shop. So it's pretty convenient. At the same time, the prices are pretty good in a sense, I would say, because it's run by a shop of by a team of millennials. And why do I know they're millennials? Because they look young AF and not old in a sense. But I mean, most cut shops are pretty much young people. But yes, this is the cut shop. I'm not too sure what's its name, but the Vanguard content related content is located right over here. So yes, it's right over here. I'm gonna go in, probably can't record. Oh, it's called Cut Rush. Okay, so this thing's called Cut Rush. But yes, basically all the Vanguard content is related here, and I'll see you guys in the next cut shop. Alright, moving on from Cut Rush to this cut shop right here. If you go straight to the intersection, you'll find another cut shop with that big ass Magic the Gathering sign right there. No idea what's it called. It's in Japanese again. But I like this car shop because they actually display all their goods at the side of the staircase leading up to the second floor. So what I mean by this, let's go check it out. Here. So yes, you can see all the Vanguard content right here. It's actually displayed on the side of the staircase, so it's pretty interesting. So this is the new Virus Deleter BT04 with all the new cards. They do sell pre-made decks as well. You can see Gear Chronicle and Nikotama. And then all the other sets of cards are from here. They do charge tax, as I said before. Unfortunately, it's not that good, but yes, they do have a sale corner. You can see all these cards are actually on sale. But other than that, yes, most of the cards here are pretty good. I like the design when displayed on this bloody staircase and you have to stand there blocking people's path before they actually go up, allowed to go up to level 2. So yes, this is the card shop. Probably nothing much, so we're gonna get out of the card shop and I'm gonna show you the next card shop we're gonna go, which is probably Hobby Station, the second Hobby Station. This guy's blocking me, but let's just go up here. So the second Hobby Station, once you go out of this car shop, you want to turn to your left and then continue straight all the way. You see that constructed building right there at the end of the corner with a white canvas? Yes, that's where Hobby Station is located. The second Hobby Station, there's one in the 10-story building that we've established just now. But there's another one right there. It's a smaller version, but what I like about this Hobby Station is that it has a shit ton of sleeves that you can actually buy. So yes, the sleeves there are really limited in terms of getting it really well, how do I say it? How do I put this in better words? Rarity wise, yes, it's like SP rarity 999 PVD, because there's a lot of rare and limited amount of sleeves that you can find there at a reasonable price. But as I said before, they do charge tax. So yes, you can see this big ass white canvas. Right beside it would be the hobby station. Remember KFC, we're back here again. So that's Katwa Akiba right there. After this, we're going to go to Dragon Star. Dragon Star is one of the other card shops that I really like. But yes, you can see this blue S color sign. It's basically hobby station. Many content is actually located on the first level, but if you want the sleeves and all that, as I said before, go on to the second level. So moving on to hobby station. So again, this is all the manga related content. We got the new sets, and then I like how they segregate their cards based on the characters' name and clan as well. So you can see Korean with Gopadin, Angel Feather Suiko, Pale Moon Asaka, Tetsu, DI. What's this guy's called? Kyo, yes, Kyo with Murakumo. So this is all the manga related content. It's pretty cool. I like it. Remember that they do charge tax, and they do have a sorted amount of what I call it, sign markers here. So remember, it's hobby station. Pretty much very high amounts of level. So high amount of level, as I mean they have multiple levels, not high amount of level. They do have multiple levels. Moving on from hobby station, we're going to go to Dragon Star. So Dragon Star is another recommended card shop that I actually really recommend for you to go if you're actually visiting Japan, because they actually do have really cheap cards, and there's a corner where they display the shelf. So it's in front of the main counter, but it's displayed on a shelf very low, in a sense, where they display all the cards on sale, and they are really at a very good price. That's where I picked up most of my sign markers and some of the Bermuda content as well. So at the corner of this street, we want to turn right, and then you'll see a kebab store and a maid cafe. So this is the maid cafe, and then right next to it is a kebab store situated in yellow right here, and then next to it they will see this big ass curry house. So this curry house called Hinoya Curry. Right next to it you'll see this card shop called Dragon Star. So yes, it's here, this alleyway. You can see all the cards right here. But then going up to the second level, that's where Vanguard content is located. While the first level is more of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master based. Second level is more of Bushiroad TG, such as Westworld and all that. But yes, I'm probably not gonna go up because probably can't record here. But yeah, this is Dragon Star. Alright, moving on to the last two card shops probably that I'm actually gonna introduce you guys in terms of Akihabara. I'm pretty sure there's many more, but yeah, moving back to the main street. So you can take a shortcut right here. But okay, let's take a shortcut right here. Go to the left instead. So after you see this maid cafe, continue moving on straight. That's Dragon Star. But we want to continue moving straight. And we're going to find two more card shops for Amenity Dream and Yellow Submarine number 2. So yes. Get through here. Yes, so yes, this is the alleyway to get through. After this, before we get to the main street, I just want to thank you guys for 1,000 subscribers. Got them inspired right now. Hopefully this video isn't too shaky or isn't too boring in a sense, because I can't really find what else to vlog about in Japan, and there's a lot of jump cuts here and there. But hope you guys do enjoy the video. Thumbs up, and remember to go and comment on my 1,000 subscribers giveaway to stand a chance to win sign markers. So yes, moving on. Okay, so how to find Yellow Submarine and Amenity Dream is this sofa map. So you can see that building sofa map. Before it, there's another big ass building, but then you wouldn't want to cross the street. There's this light that right there, traffic light in a sense. But in terms of getting to the shop, you don't want to cross the traffic light, you just want to go to your left. So before the street, you'll see this big ass money changing shop, which is pretty popular in Japan. You just find them everywhere. So yes, this is my shop with this big ass sign that looks like Dragon Ball Z. But moving on to the left, you will see Amenity Dream right in this small AF anyway. So yes, this is the Amenity Dream. Going there, you can see that the shop is called Trading Card Game, Amenity Dream. The vanilla content is located on the 5th floor. 6th floor is more of other card games for not long. Don't really care. But yes, this is what's located on the 5th floor. So take the elevator there up. I'm not going to show you the card shop because I'm too lazy. Finally, we got the last card shop, which is Yellow Submarine. Based off the main store in Akihabara, there's a second one here on the 7th floor. So the 7th floor is more on Vanguard related content or more of TCGs, but for the 8th floor is more of JRPG. So you just take this elevator up to the 6th floor, in which I'm going to show you right now. So we're out here on Yellow Submarine, 7th floor, don't forget. Basically, this is the second flagship store in Akihabara. You can see there's two right here, one in which we're at, and the second in this Akihabara Kaikan shop. So yes, I'm going to leave you guys with this video. I'm going to take a seat first because I'm tired as hell on the stairs. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you guys like this video. I'll be back to posting regular content after I'm back from Japan this Friday. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. So peace out, Dominators.